Salute what's real, man. F what's not. Big business is all we got. Triple B's or nothing. It's Tiger the Ace, and I'm rocking with Metro Proponent, the largest newspaper in the internet and on the streets.
Yeah, and it's Tiger Ace. What it do, world? It's me again. I'm lyrics, fuck the flyers in that denim. Enter Rose, designer clothes, everybody knows.
What's up, world? We're here with Tiger the Ace.
Yeah.
Alright. I want to ask, first of all, where did the name Tiger the Ace come from?
Well, you know, the name Tiger came, it was my grandmother named me Tiger. I used to be infatuated with tigers when I was young, but as far as the Ace, I used to go by the name Tiger the Great. I had a record probably in '06 called Ace of the City. So once I released that record, I was opening up for a lot of acts that was coming through West Virginia. And once I used to do the record Ace of the City, when I used to be in the street, they used to call me Ace. So I just put them both together as Tiger the Ace.
Have you worked with any artists, mainstream artists in the industry?
Yeah, actually, this goes back a little bit, but yeah, I worked with Malice from the Clips. We had a record called I Can't out. It did pretty well. Then also had a record with Chameleon as well. There's this rapper named Big Smooth out in Texas. We had a song called Grain Ripper, and the regional remix of that record had a big play down in Houston. It had actually had Chameleon on it. It had Killer Coleon on it. It had Mano on it. There's a lot of different artists from all over different regions, so that did pretty well as well.
Are you from Charlotte?
No, I'm actually from West Virginia, but I've been in Charlotte probably for the last 6 years.
Okay. What is something that you've done with your music that you're proud of most?
Basically, you know, I would say what I did most, that was probably two questions. One, I went on the tour with the N1 basketball team. It's called the Hustle Up Streetball Tour.
That's nice.
Did a 30-city tour with them all across the country. You know, that was really big. That was really big for me. Also, like right now, just the moves that we're making with the single party, as far as, you know, getting it out there, you know, on iTunes and Rhapsody, and, you know, just on them online markets, just, you know, trying to be most, you know, more professional all the way around the board with our music. That's what it comes to, because that's how these labels and stuff are gonna respect us until we get that business straight all the way around the board, you know.
Are there any artists you have plans to work with here in the near future?
Yeah, definitely. As far as you talking about in the city, or
yeah, how about are you teaming up with any local talent here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Me and Royalty actually got a record off of the mixtape Melodies on the Lyrics called Top of the World's Crazy. Also got records with King Carter, that's my dude too. You know, Sean Marvell is an R&B singer. We got a lot of different records together as well. So yes. Yeah, I'm grinding, you know, everybody in the city that's doing their thing, I salute them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a lot of talent. What's the difference between Virginia and Charlotte?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, excuse me.
It's a little different. but it's just a larger market. You know, I feel like I did everything possible in my city where I come from. That's Bluefield, West Virginia, you know. So it was time for me to expand. So I wanted to move to a bigger area and try to, you know, do my thing. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Big Business Boys?
Yeah, Big Business Boys, that's the team, that's the movement. You know, that's what we represent.
How did you guys come together?
Actually, I had a company, it's called Heavy Money Inc. And when I was coming back and forth to Charlotte from West Virginia, me and a partner of mine, Bubba, you know, we always kept in contact throughout the whole situation. When he told me when I touch the city, it's on, we gonna mob out. So basically, you know, simple as that. We linked up together shortly after that, and been rocking ever since. It's like 6-7 years strong.
Can you describe your music in 3 words?
In 3 words, I would say 3 words. I would say melodic, catchy, soulful.
Are you currently working on any projects with Figs here in the studio?
Oh yeah, we constantly working. Like currently, right now, we got the new mixtape in the streets. It's called Melodies on the Lyre. We also, like I said, we got the new single in the streets as well called Party. It's on radio right now, so we just moving with that right now as we speak.
Tell me a little bit about where you grew up and a little bit about your upbringing.
Yeah, you know, Tiger the Ace is from the dirt road. You know, I come from small place, McDowell County, you know, it's a real small area, you know. But I came up in humble beginnings, you know, right out of the projects, Tiffany Mountain projects, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard. I came up like any other person in the hood, you know. Had a family that loved me though, so, you know, came out all right.
Yeah, you got big things ahead of you. I see that.
Appreciate that. Where can
fans download some of your music? You said iTunes, Rhapsody, any other places?
Yeah, of course. They can go to youtube.com/BigBusinessBoys13. They also can go to youtube.com TIG3R The Ace, and they can check out the whole mixtape on there. They can check out my new videos on there. You know what I'm saying? You can also go to twitter.com Tiger the Ace, Facebook Tiger the Ace, or you can just basically, like I said, just go to YouTube period and just put Tiger the Ace in. You know, a lot of different things that come up.
Do you target your music towards the ladies or towards the fellas?
When you listen to Tiger the Ace music, I want people to know that I'm an artist. I do, you know, music for everybody. I don't make just one genre of music, you know. So yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who are some other producers you've worked with?
Aside from Figure, he primarily been doing the bulk of my production since I've been in the city, but also Marcus Detroit, he's from Morgantown, West Virginia. He's done a lot of different beats for a lot of guys in the industry too, so.
Do you ever see the city of Charlotte coming together as a music industry? Even though you're not from here, but you have been here long enough.
Right.
You know who's doing what.
Right. I mean, I would hope so. Like, I've been around for a while, so I know, like, you know, most of the key players around the city, and it's just about us all coming together. I feel like the talent is here. It's like about the group of people that's on that elite level need to come together, and let's try to go ahead and move forward, you know what I'm saying? And stop trying to knock each other down, you know, what for we all trying to reach the same goal, you know? Let's just be humble and move forward to what we're trying to get, and that's for Charlotte, for West Virginia, as you know, everybody to be, you know, on that plateau.
Tell me about the love you've received in other cities. I heard that you were playing and you were on the radio in VA or West VA.
Yeah, West Virginia. Yeah. Salute that 98.7 B. What's up? The love is always great wherever I've been blessed with that, you know. Like in Charlotte alone, you know, everybody, you know, I want to salute everybody for standing behind me at the radio station, you know, showing me love and showing the camp love, big business. And as far as West Virginia goes, you know, that's the home, so you know you can't get them behind you, then you know you ain't doing something right. Again, touching back on the tour we went to, a little story, like we was in New Mexico. It was mind blowing, you know, as far as how hip hop was like in Alamogordo. I think it was just their response, you know, once you finish performing, and the love and excitement that they have, you know, looking at all the little kids, it's just like mind blowing that you somewhere so far out, and you think that, well, you know, they might not receive your music well because you're in other parts of the world, you know, but, you know, everything, you know, always have been received well, so I salute that, you know, everybody whosoever supported me and is down with me to this day, yeah.
Tell me more about your mixtape coming up, like, what's the concept of it?
Okay, yeah, Melodies on the Lyre is a conceptual mixtape, and what it is like you musically taking a flight with me, you know what I'm saying? So when I say Melodies on the Lyre, you just basically, like I said, it's the new word, lyre, interpreting that for being fly, so it's like basically taking a musical journey. So throughout the mixtape you hear different airplane sounds and different things going on. It's basically going through my day-to-day life, you know, when you're taking that flight, you know, Melodies on the Lyre. So what it's basically significant for, what it stands for.
Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Charismatic, humble, and just a giving person.
What is a personal goal of yours to achieve from your music?
I mean, honestly, I just want to be able to see where I come from, you know, get that light, get that proper shine. I feel like, you know, a lot of times, you know, when we come from these small markets, we never get the just due. You know, we grind for so long and we never get it. And I feel like, you know, I'm gonna keep working hard, you know, until I achieve that goal. Yeah.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to shout out, first of all, my team, Big Business Boys. I want to shout out, you know, the whole Charlotte, whole West Virginia. I want to shout out everybody who support me, all the websites, the blog sites that been supporting me, from Mr. Incognito. Shout out IamCoco.com. I want to shout out, you know, every blog spot that been representing me online, in the streets, DJ Chuck T, he been holding me down as well. You know, DJ Charlie Black, you know, DJ Woody Woods, Alicia Lee, I could go on, Incognito, Butterfingers, everybody at Power 98. You know, everybody who's been down with me, I rock with you.
Yeah, you said there's a lot of people out here who are, you know, striving to get their story out. How or what makes you so different from everybody else?
I think it's just my approach, you know. I'm not just like I don't do music just for the Joneses or just, you know, because everybody else is doing a certain type of music. I do it from the heart. And I feel like when you do, you know, music from the heart, everybody can kind of feel it. When you touch them certain, you know, them certain topics and those certain, you have certain views that you're strong about, you're supposed to let it out. And I think a lot of people, they kind of, you know, tear back from that. They just want to do just all street records or all certain type of records. I think music is about artists, being an artist is about being free, you know.
Why do you think it is that people are getting knocked down? Why do you think the elite are knocking the people down or stopping it from progressing to where, like you said, I agree, there's plenty of talent here in Charlotte. Right.
I just feel like everybody trying to want to be first, and that's not really what it's about. It's like everybody just want to be the first one, you know, but that's not what it's about. It's about me being able to get through and help the next man come through, and, you know, that next man help the next man come through. So now you can be like Atlanta where everybody's shining, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to have multiple people, you know, out there grinding together, you know what I'm saying? If I hit him up, he coming over here, we working. You know, everybody's just working together, so the whole city can feel every, you know, genre and type of music, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about.
One last thing, why should people pick up your album or your mixtape and listen to it?
I think it's just because it's a new sound, you know. It's a different dynamic when you listen to how it's put together. Like as far as the mixtape is concerned, it's like everybody just rapping over beats. I try to make, you know, other people's beats records, you know, actual songs that you can kind of grab on and feel, you know. So that's kind of the difference. And, you know, not too many people do conceptual mixtapes. When you go to melodies on lyrics, conceptual, you know what I'm saying? It has a storyline underneath it, you know, underlying storyline. So I feel like when people bite down into the music, don't just try to skip through it. You got to kind of sit down and let that thing soak in, you know, and you'll kind of see who Tiger the Ace is as a person, as an individual, representing, you know, what I represent. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. I want to thank you for having me interview you.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to thank you for taking the time out to interview me, you know.
No problem.
Hopefully we can do a lot of things in the future.
We got big things coming.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, and it's Tiger the Ace. What it do, world? It's me again. I'm lyrics, fuck the flyers in that denim. Enter Rose, designer clothes, everybody knows.
Metro Proponent, gone.